Welcome to Auroville Festival, Day 3. This year Auroville Festival's theme is sincerity, and today, the third day, is dedicated to Mahalakshmi. And our theme for today is harmony, and we are going to discuss in our city conversations. We're going to talk about the peace area. Though we already touched upon Matri Mandir, we are going to talk about basically the city center till the crown. In this session, we hope to explore the aspects of a harmony which Mahalakshmi demands to organize in every thought and act as we weave our collective organization towards peace. We will delve into the definitions of her intrinsic contradictions and explore crown as a means of collaboration and harmonizing our paths towards a conscious collective. The surroundings that are in the making will create an atmosphere of calm, serenity, and center to the city in the future. And to discuss this, to have a conversation regarding this topic, we have Aryamani, we have Anu, we have Ramanji, and we have Hans. And what we will try to do is, the format is that we first start from the aspirational values of this particular zone. What do you think individually is the purpose, is the why of this particular zone? And then we will get into the how aspect. How can we, what are the routes that we can take to achieve, to perhaps manifest that aspiration? And finally, we will look into the nitty-gritties, the practicalities. How can we kind of act to make it possible? Ramanji, also if you can add to your aspirational and the way you look at the aspirational qualities of the city center, like she rightly said, emanating from Matri Mandir, and you have been there. So what, according to you, is the individual aspiration? How do we also harmonize the collective aspiration versus the individual aspiration? Also, if you can, because you are also living in that and you have also worked there in a collective space.
Okay. Interesting that I took part here. So, again, let me express it in my own way.
Please.
See, for me, like Savitri, it's basically a legend and a symbol. Upon the reader, how they take it. But when somebody gave it, he does not, sorry to put it like that many people will read, become that, this, that. It's a gift for us. Each individual takes it up to his levels of progress and growth. Then move to Auroville, which Mother has started. It already took a long time that it has to come to this land. It's not just overnight it came. She was spending a lot of days, lot of years, lot of hours. Then finally somebody is chosen to design, and she was outrightly rejecting this design. One couldn't come up. Because the training we had with this larger world, physical world, is very square-minded education, right? And the time the chief architect came with a symbolic this movement of that. Then Mother's points out, something like that. Goes, details it out, and got approved. Okay, Galaxy, a model for the Auroville city. And there are also a life which Mother is inviting people from all over the world. This is again a new world is waiting to be born. That new world is not another earth or another thing. With us, that we are human being, a new world within us. Because we are a transitional being, and we are married with both the things. We might act that I am a divine, but we are still. But there is another gift comes to us as an experiment. And this experiment does not belongs to any categorical national base to continental base, but it is something from above. It's totally something. Then again, upon an individual, how he wants to connect with above. Okay, this is that area. Let me come to the physical model of the galaxy.
Yeah.
What is again this form of the galaxy? It's a different current. Comes and get logged at the center. It's a different current. If you see each line, it's a different current. It's not like the very formed energy that it can meet, but finally it stays at the center very still. The force comes and stays still. For me, it's another symbol. And this form, beautifully, I think, again, I kept on telling people, I am graced, I am fortunate, I am kind of, to be in this experiment. See, if you see the details of everything, if you try to understand, every time you think, wow, I am really fortunate.
Yeah.
Things like that. Only thing is, then again, time to time when I interact for that harmony, because I can't expect my thing the same level. So that's a challenge for me also. It's a very big challenge. But still I have to work on that thing. I cannot ask that area to. I have to work on it. And sincerely, when you came, you said, sincere, harmony, and things like that. Sincerely, I'm trying to work. At most sincere, which I call myself that sincerity to me. And yes, it's a pity that after all this year passed, from 68 to till now, that I said it in another meeting also, the same thing. As a villager who knew nothing about planning, who knew nothing about architecture, who knew nothing about spirituality, I was just a villager who was working in the garden and construction. Suddenly I was lifted and put even in this place, you see, to talk about harmony, to talk about galaxy, to talk about all the time I'm wondering about it, why Mother is playing that role on me. At the same time, I have that proudness of, oh, Mother, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do that thing. Yeah. For me, everything is a symbol for a soul, particularly the thing what Mother asked us, that we need to step up for our own progress. Then if one is stepping up for one's progress, I think he is somewhere helping for a collective progress also. This is my conviction, very much of a conviction. No strange what is happening today. For me, I do not see it, but eventually it's a play of forces. I do see it clearly like that. And this play of forces, the result is always if I see or somebody else see, but for me it's another conviction that it's for a better step to the next. Yeah, if you know, like as a trained this man from here, I had that opportunity to work at amphitheater building while it was building. I could still remember every evening I almost go nowadays because it's needed for me. Yeah. Then I go on my past, now and future. Wow. The whole thing is like it's there already. One need to, the serene is there, the peace is there, harmony is there. It's upon an individual to observe and be with it. It's an individual problem. For me, I'm going on. I'm not. Then, if I can help in this body as much that the physical manifestation, I'll be proud of it also. It's a pity now and then it's being halted. It's 2 years it's halted, and many years it was so slow. And see, now I can even reveal my little crookedness I have been trying whenever I get in the working committee as a member or a council as a member. See, for example, Mathur Mandir was kept on going, finishing. I think in one of the meeting when I sometimes closely work with the secretary. Like that time it was Ramasamy. The year was 2006 to 2008, I think. Come on, let us just finish Matru Mandir, have an inauguration day. In mutual talk. Then this man is quite clever, intelligent enough, convinced the chairman, let's do that. So I think then, one occasion that Matru Mandir got inaugurated, open for finished completion.
Yeah.
Still, although similar thing, I'm another culprit in a closed meeting with again Ramasamy in his period. I gave him 3 targets, which for my mind, that small mind, listen, sir, if you have done the crown, the city is complete. I don't know where it came from. I said that to him. Then we did couple of walking also, me and him. Sometime then he took a bigger crowd. Whatever the walking I could make. Then that was the period, the first crown started from that, this Matru Mandir Ravantana to today this human scape. That was the first, without much detail what you are doing today, that is digging. For me, everything is a symbol. Then once you create the symbol, perfection comes after.
Okay.
The perfection comes after, but we have to work on creating that symbol. And the perfection will follow with that thing.